first fight of the night of 11 fights tonight at Wild Bill's Fight Night. Introducing at this time, in the blue corner, 23 years of age, at a height of 6'1" and a weight of 164 pounds, with a record of 1 win, 0 losses. From Douglasville, Georgia, fighting for Extreme Fighting Academy, blue corner, Adrian Lewis. And his opponent, fighting again in this amateur mixed martial arts, scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds, out of the red corner. At 22 years of age, at a height of 6 foot and a weight of 164 pounds, with a record of 0 wins and 0 losses, debut fight from Powder Springs, Georgia, fighting for Team Scorpion, red corner, Alec David Bryant. Your referee, Mr. George Yurden.
Hey everybody, I'm James Thorpe here with Kevin Gittermeyer, Wild Bill's Fight Night. We got amateur MMA, 164 pounds, Adrian Lewis in the blue corner versus Alec David Bryant in the red corner. Adrian Lewis is 1-0.
He looks pretty calm too.
Chin down.
Getting his chin way up there though.
He's throwing bombs.
These guys are content to trade. Oh, good hips by Alec. Oh. Clearly a wrestling background by Adrian. But I tell you what, Alec looks pretty confident on the ground.
He's almost got his back.
He's almost got his back. Adrian needs to explode up. Right now it looks like Alec's a little more technical. These guys are trading punches. they're headbutting each other's fists.
Leg kick there by Bryant.
We see him mix it up a little bit. They're both starting to get a little bit winded. Oh!
Wow, stiff jab.
Now if Adrian just sticks with that jab, I tell you, good explosive takedown. He telegraphed it a little bit, but Alec did not see it coming. Good knees.
Let's see what happens here on the ground. Let's see what Lewis has to offer.
Adrian on top, Alec on the bottom. Adrian appears to have a wrestling background. He's got pretty good takedowns. He threw a quick headlock, but Alec looks a little more technical with the jiu-jitsu. So let's see how this plays out. While Alec's on the bottom in half guard.
He's trying to go under the leg. I can see over here Bryant trying to hit a sweep maybe. He's working it. He's trying to crawl up under Adrian. He lost it going after the leg.
Now Adrian's got to be careful here. If he can keep all his weight on the foot. Unfortunately, he can't strike to the face.
Might be a knee bar coming here.
Yeah, he needs to work on getting out of this. Those strikes aren't going to do him any good. He's got to try to escape this move.
30 seconds, Adrian. Hold on, 30 seconds.
His corner's telling him to wait it out for the bell. Not much time left in the round. But he really needs to try to escape this and end in dominant position.
He's not really in much danger right now.
This is going to be a close round for the judges, and you want to give them an easy decision. I mean, they both landed a lot of strikes. Now, if he takes his back, he'll cinch this round. Even if he just gets on top, he'll cinch the round. Adrian on top, that is.
Past the guard.
Just classic wrestler's headlock. It's a little dangerous in the fight game, though, because they can take your back.
Going to the second round, Adrian Lewis and Alec David Bryant.
In wrestling, that works because you get the pin and the match is over. But in fighting, they can walk behind you. But luckily, luckily for Adrian, that is, the bell rang, and he might have took that round.
I'd like to see some more of those stiff jabs from Adrian. That was Those are some hard-looking shots there.
Yeah, he's got power. He's got some hard shots. He's got to study video, though, because his chin goes up in the air just as soon as he either throws or gets hit.
That's a recipe for getting yourself knocked out right there, that your chin going up in the air.
Look at these amateurs. They've got some thicker gloves. They're a little more padded. It gives them a little more room for error without getting hurt. Gives them that area for that learning curve that they need. Because both these guys ate a lot of shots.
Absolutely.
They don't look worse for the wear, though.
No, those training gloves are a lot like pillows, man.
Yeah, they're deceptively soft. To look at them, you wouldn't think so. The difference between those and the pro MMA gloves, they're a world apart.
All right, here we go. Getting started with round 2 at Wild Bill's Fight Night.
Now let's see if Alec in the blue corner mixes the kicks in a little bit better. He started to do it towards the middle of that first round.
Alec's got a little bounce this round.
Sometimes that plays mental effect. Good body shot.
Adrian trying to land those jabs.
They're both throwing kind of wild.
Wow, these guys are just slugging.
They're slugging now. Each one is landing about as many as they're missing. Now,
another takedown.
Yeah, good takedown.
This guy seems like he's like really flexible or something. It's almost like the rubber band man.
Were we talking about Alec on the bottom?
I'm talking about Adrian. He dropped all the way down, like almost laying down for that single leg.
Yeah, got a little bit of blood coming out of Alec. Now, sometimes that bothers amateurs.
Oh.
Now the blood's starting to fly, so hopefully they'll stay away from us. That means something to the judges, too. Adrian needs to go ahead and put the pressure on him now.
That right-handed jab from Adrian is landing almost at will.
Yeah, if he could just keep that jab. He's looking to his corner. He just needs a separating jab. Looks like Alec's a little confused here.
Well, like you said, the blood. I mean, if you're not
now he may have this. His opponent's a little fatigued, a little confused because he's bleeding. He's a debut fighter. This is hard to deal with without the experience.
Fight's over.
I don't know if he tapped or if the ref stopped it, but that was tight. A lot tighter than it looked. And Adrian was crawling over, hooking the leg to make it even tighter. Good showing by both guys, though. I mean, for debut, looks like Adrian's got one fight of experience, though. So that's put him to 2-0 now.
Adrian Lewis, your winner by submission.
Now, Alec looked impressive, though. I look to see a little more from this guy. Once he can get just a tiny bit more composure, it looked like he had a lot of skills.
Very, very good fight.
Yeah, Adrian, he's got a lot of power in that jab. If he can just stick to straight punches and keep that chin down and mix it up with his wrestling. His timing was a little bit off on his wrestling, but that just takes experience. It's real hard to mix it up. The stand-up wrestling, extremely difficult.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's only 2 fights into his career, and 2-0 is a pretty good start.
Yeah, absolutely. He's only going to get better. I tell you what, these amateurs looked a lot better than they did when we started.
Absolutely.
Their training is so much better. They're way more prepared. You don't see too many guys that just don't look like they should be out there.
Absolutely, I agree.
In the past, it was kind of, you just didn't know how they'd react. The level of training wasn't nearly as good, and the sport was still young.
If you don't know about it, there's a little show on Comcast On Demand called Inside Punch, where they actually go behind the scenes to a lot of your local Atlanta fighting events, have interviews with fighters, they show some training footage, let you kind of see what goes on, behind the scenes.
All right, Wild Bills, that was your 3rd fight of the night.
Check it out.
It was amateur mixed martial arts scheduled for 3 3-minute rounds. Your winner in the 2nd round at the 1 minute and 37 mark. Winner by an anaconda chokehold. Blue corner, Adrian Lewis.